Hey, welcome back to No Hype Beer Reviews. Unless it's your first time, then welcome. Please consider subscribing. If you do, hit the notification bell, get all the updates. We're excited for today's videos. Tuesday, and on Tuesdays I try to test my palate and do something outside the norm, or a mystery beer like today, which is the best because I have no idea what it is. This mystery beer is courtesy of Ross. Thanks so much, Ross. I really appreciate it. So last week's, I posted it, and I can't for sure say it was off, but like I looked up pictures of it online, and that no beer picture of it poured the way mine did. So I didn't do great on it, but I also don't know if that beer was exactly how that beer was intended to be by the time I reviewed it. So I'm going to personally call that a wash, but let's see about this one. All right, see how I do. Because I had a couple pretty solid, like, whoa, that's motor oil. Holy crap. Wow. B range reviews, mystery beers. Smells good. So I was not cocky, but I was feeling pretty good, you know. So let's try to get back into that mode. Right off the bat, speaking of my mode, this looks like the kind of beer that I would really enjoy. I mean, that's about as dark and thick as I can think. Good amount of head, about 3/4, half a finger. It's a dark mocha color. I mean, it's a beautiful, I mean, it looks like a big stout, obviously. Let's get into the aroma. That is so marshmallowy. And I mean, as the look of the beer would let you, think, there's a lot of chocolate, a little bit of roast. So it definitely smells like a big, I mean, it's probably vanilla. I go back and forth. I don't know about marshmallows. Like, I don't know if marshmallows just ferment out and it's more sugar for the beer, or if it actually, imparts any flavor, aroma here. So it's very vanilla, marshmallowy, some chocolate. Right now, I'm going to say a stout, a big stout, a very viscous looking stout. Yeah, I mean, it's got legs, but it's got some lacing, huh? Well, okay. So yeah, I mean, the legs make me think double digits. The viscosity of it makes me think double digits, but decent amount of lacing. And sometimes the bigger those beers get, the lacing isn't as nice. So I'm going to say double digit stout, vanilla. I don't get any barrel yet or anything like that. I don't get any other potential adjunct besides, again, I don't think it's marshmallow. I think it's probably vanilla. Let's get into the taste. Cheers. Thanks again, Ross. That is, wow, that is nice. Wow. So, like the aroma, you get that vanilla, it tastes like marshmallow thing. Huge chocolate. So like I got that in the aroma, but the again, this vanilla marshmallow thing was more dominant. And the taste, that chocolate is allowed to shine darker, or brighter, I guess would be the right way of saying that, but such a dark beer. It's got some warming in the chest. It's got that viscosity. Beers that have a good amount of viscosity have tricked me when it comes to ABV, because I want to go really high. I think about like Medianoche. Like I recently did one, and like I would have guessed blind like 15-16%, but it was like 12.5. And I wonder if there's similar things happening here, but I want to say like 15. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 16 though. So I'm gonna say 15% ABV, big stout. It's not roasty enough where I would call it like a Russian Imperial Stout. I think it's just like an Imperial Stout. I'm going to say it has vanilla added. I don't know about barrel aging, because the vanilla is so real that it doesn't like smell or taste like vanilla from a barrel. Slight cherry, some blueberry, so like you're getting like berries and cherry. I like that. I don't think it's an adjunct. because part of me just wants to review this beer because it's so freaking tasty. But the big part of the mystery beer is trying to figure out some of those specs. I don't know if it's just because I think I get some oak tannins. I think this has some barrel aging. I don't get spirit specifically. I get oak tannins. So it could be just oak. It could, but just knowing the style, it's probably more likely that they took a stout like this and put it into like a bourbon barrel. But I don't get spirit. So I'll put it this way. If I was trying to get a higher grade, potentially, I would say bourbon barrel aged. But in terms of what I'm actually tasting, I don't taste bourbon, but I do get some oak tannins. 15% Imperial Stout, vanilla added. I'm just going to say barrel aging, but I think it's actually probably bourbon barrel specifically. I was thinking it was the last brewery that he sent, because that one also had a black top on it. But it's... I think he sent... It was Half Acre. It's Benthic. That was like... had like a... what is that? A jellyfish. I wonder if it's like Half Acre barrel-aged version. This has the vanilla in it. Oh. Biney's Brickstone Dark Secret 15. All right. Vanilla. Okay, so I was right on that. 13% ABV, celebrating 15 years by Brickstone. Imperial Stout aged in bourbon barrels with vanilla. Brewed, barrel aged, and canned by Brickstone Brewing. I can't quite make it out. Is it Boutonnaise, Illinois? It's weird because I can tell some of the letters, but some of the letters where the font is, I just can't tell what the letter is. And then I mispronounce it. I want to say Biney's, but I think it's Binny's. It's a grocery store, or it's a store there. They famously do like Goose Island, Bourbon County releases. All right, so I nailed it pretty good. I did talk about thinking it was maybe that Half Acre. So you want to hold that against me, fair enough. But like vanilla was a quick thing I got. I talked about the viscosity and getting tricked by the ABV. I said 15. I wouldn't be surprised if it was 16. So it is 13. So minus a point there. Like I said, I don't taste bourbon specifically. I think the vanilla is making it harder to taste the things that I associate with bourbon. But I did get oak barrel aging. So I feel strong about this. Let's try to get back in the habit of giving me some letter grades down in the comment section. I'm going to give myself another B+ here. If I was closer, like if I said 14% ABV and went all in on bourbon, then I'd be more like A-, maybe even into an A and feeling really good about it. I mean, I do feel really good about it, let's be honest. Yeah, so I'm going to say a B+. But what do you think? Comment section below. Let's get the conversation going. I mean, have you guys had this beer before? Oh, yeah, Ross, thanks again, brother. Appreciate it. Have you guys had this beer before? Have you had a beer recently like this? You want to just tell me about something else you're consuming? Anything, everything, comment section below. Once you're done doing that, make sure you check me out on Instagram and Untappd. It's No Hype Beer Reviews at both those places. So please like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, imbibe. Cheers, everyone.